So hello Achievers, today I am with a new awesome guest. He's David Corbin. I love his name, and he's a to mentors, inventor, author, best speaker, and a consultant also. You will discover him. He is awesome, he is funny, and we will talk about also negative things. It's new. You will discover the power of negative things. Hello David.
Hello, hello, hello.
I love your name.
Yes, I know that. You know what? I don't go anywhere without it. I can take it wherever I go.
Okay.
David, Davide.
David.
How do you say David in French?
David.
David.
Yes.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
I would like two things. I would like to let you introduce yourself, and then I would love to know more about your story, and especially your struggles, and especially how you overcame it.
Well, by way of introduction, my name is David, but you already know that. Yes? Yes. And, you know, I'm a human being. And that's my first and foremost. I'm a father, I'm a person. And as a person, I got struggles, I got issues, I got challenges. And some of them really sucked. You know, they really sucked. I mean, they really sucked as I was growing up. And did I overcome them? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a business guy, and I'm a speaker, and I'm an author. And some of the people that you've mentored, that you've interviewed, I've mentored. And so somehow I not only came through these life experiences, but I came through on the other side that I can help pull other people with me. You know, so I learned some lessons. And you talk about struggles. I had so many struggles as a kid that I found myself studying to become, and I became, and practiced for 4 years as a psychotherapist, to understand human behavior. Now we joke and say, I'm no longer a psychotherapist, I'm just a psycho. I dropped the therapist part, but you never really drop the therapist. And I hope I always stay a psycho, because a psycho is someone who looks at the world differently, and I love looking at the world differently. I've heard it said that we should never be conformed to this world, but rather be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And I learned from one of my latest coaches, my life coach, who you're going to be interviewing, her name is Sandrine, also French, that we should not only renew the mind, but renew the shape and the access of the heart. And that's a tremendous and a profound lesson. So from psychotherapy and understanding psychology and human behavior, I applied that to business, because I found most of business involves people. And people carry crap with them. I don't want to point to myself when I say crap. They carry crap with them, bad stuff. And my job in business is to help to hold a mirror up, help them see what some of their issues are individually and as a business, and work to resolve them. So I've been doing that for a long time. So by way of introduction, I'm a businessman, I'm a human being, I'm a guy who loves to laugh, I'm a guy who makes a lot of mistakes and who loves to learn from them, who's earned a lot of money by inventing products and services and selling those businesses, and laughing and having fun. So a term that I thought about this morning was blissful commitment. Blissful commitment. I am committed to my bliss and having fun and helping expose to people how they can have their bliss by getting out of their own way. So there's some introduction.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
And can you share me one of your struggles you overcame? Maybe the struggles that you are the most proud of.
Wow.
Not the struggles, but how you overcame
There's
it.
a million of them. I mean,
At the beginning of your business.
Okay, so in the beginning of my life and then my business. So in the beginning of the life was self-worth. And you and I had a conversation earlier about self-confidence and self-esteem. And I began early on in my life thinking that everybody was better than me. Actually, I didn't think that. I knew that. I knew somehow Everybody was better than me. They were smarter, brighter, faster, better looking. They had more stuff than me. I just was caved in, you know, and that's not a nice feeling. And there's people who are listening to this and watching this, and they can relate to that. In fact, a lot of us can relate to that. It was Thoreau, I believe, who said that man/woman lead lives of quiet desperation. So I grew up early that way. My dad didn't talk to me till I was about 13 years old. I couldn't understand why he was nice and kind and loving and friendly to everyone else, including kids, but not me. So I concluded I just wasn't good enough. And so I needed to somehow work hard to try to get his approval and other people's approval. Now that's a blessing, because I really studied and learned how to influence and impact people for the wrong reason, but I really learned how to influence. And
like
so
I did.
yeah, and I really reached for that, and that's a great skill. And so that was quite painful. How did I overcome that? Well, I reached out. I reached out, and I had some people that were kind enough to lend a hand and to remind me of my greatness. And I had to really say, is that true? Is that possible? Could I really? No, I'm not good enough. So having people come into my life as mentors, and now look, so many years later, I'm a mentor.
Great.
And I'm a mentor to mentors. So I believe that I attracted into my life and chose my father. I chose my father at a metaphysical level to behave in that way so I could develop these skills, overcome my issues, and help others overcome theirs. And that's been a main purpose of my life.
Great.